Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading a multi-character reader by me. So let's get into it. Cyno. Cyno had a few pajamas that were really precious to him. And there were just a few in his wardrobe. Ones that he slept with. To make him feel comfortable. So, for you to take them and put them on while he's away. And for him to only find out when he's back home. It's kind of a little surprise. He just stares at you, then asks why you did that, and you blush, not knowing how to really explain your intentions, or the fact that you really just missed him and wanted something to remember him by. But he couldn't read it from your face. He's not stupid, as oblivious as he may be to some things. So then he smiles softly, kissing your forehead, and telling you it's okay. He just thinks that you look so cute in them, and next time, you shouldn't surprise him like that, or he'll give him a heart attack. And I just know somewhere along the way, he will sprinkle in a really bad joke about this. I might be bad at telling jokes, but even I am not that bad. Good luck with him. He can be really someone to deal with. But it's all in good intentions. All of it. He truly just loves you. Albedo. Albedo has never seen you wearing his pajamas before, and he never lets anyone wear his stuff. Perhaps only Klee can wear his jackets, but other than that, he's never really experienced this. So when he sees the pajamas on you, he can't help but smile to himself, trying to keep himself from laughing at how you look like. It's not that you look bad, it's just too sudden, and they're kind of not your size. So, he doesn't know really why you wore them. He knows you've got one of your own as well. So, the reason must not just be that you wanted to wear a pajama. You wanted to wear something that was his. And that alone melted his heart a little bit from the inside, though he was never going to admit it. He would much rather tease you and see your reactions. Which is why he wrapped his arm around your waist, kissing you, and giving you a soft bite to the side of your neck, leaving a little bruise there, and tracing it with his finger, telling you that this would be your punishment for doing this without permission. However, a few moments later, he just tells you to look so cute in it, and that you shouldn't take it off. Pick a side, Albedo. He probably just wanted to give you a love bite, and didn't know how to get an excuse. He was really bad at this, but he's not even trying to hide it. Kazuha? Kazuha is really just a sweetheart. So, he does see you wearing his pajamas and doesn't say a thing. But one day, he comes back from an adventure that had taken him a week. And when he does come back, he sees you sleeping next to a window, in his pajamas still, with his blanket wrapped around you like a cocoon. And it seemed like you were in peace, hugging it close to you, as if you were trying to hug him. Perhaps you were used to sleeping like this, because that's how you slept, the two of you in each other's arms. It honestly melted his heart. And then, he decided, even though he didn't have the heart to wake you up, he was going to carry you all the way back to your room. And this time, you were not going to be hugging a blanket. No, you were going to be hugging Kazuha himself, because that's the least you deserved. He truly loved you. And he also kind of felt bad for adventuring for so long. So, good news. He's staying with you for a while, to make up for all that time lost. Venti. Venti's such a tease, so he does comment on it as soon as he sees it. He sees you wearing them, and laughs out loud, asking why you're wearing his pajamas, asking you if you didn't really have any, or if he spilled something on top of them. You just sigh softly, deciding to ignore him. You loved him so much, and he was such an idiot. But a part of him could guess why. And then, after a little bit, he wrapped his arms around you, a big grin on his face as he kissed you softly, telling you that if you missed him so much, you could just go up and talk to him. No need to wear his pajamas and try and play around. He knows that you miss him, and he's right there, willing to offer you all of his affection for nothing more than just a few kisses from you. What a great deal, you know? To be honest, I would take it if I were you. So you should probably do that as well. Tighnari. Tighnari has some things that he doesn't like anyone touching. His pajamas, though, were not one of them. But you didn't know because you haven't tried it yet. And the first time you do try it, you're kind of nervous about the reaction you're going to get. But thankfully, it's not a bad one. Because when he sees you, and he starts thinking he's going to ask and start interrogating you, he just softens slightly, asking if you missed him. He's smart like that. He gets it quickly. And he smiles shyly in return, blushing and nodding. And I will let you know, he's going to spoil you so much after this. He feels a little bad that you miss him so much, and he's not paying you much attention. So, he's going to love you and show you so much love. Because honestly, even he knew that you deserved more than that, and he was going to give it to you. Everything that you've ever wanted. He honestly thought you were adorable, and he was weak for you, especially when you were wearing his stuff. So, put that in mind. Scaramouche. He'd be really confused. Why are you wearing his things? Were yours just dirty right now? Were you washing them? Just why? He is really clueless about this, but he does accept it, and a part of him feels something just seeing you in his clothes. He doesn't understand it yet, but it's a good feeling. He knows that. A feeling that makes him want to hold you longer, to kiss you, to just cherish you for existing around him. And after a little bit of consideration, he decides to confront you about it. And shyly, you answer him, telling him that you were wearing it because he's been going on so many missions that he barely stays around anymore. And since it smelled like him, he got it. He got the hint. And his expression softened entirely as he wrapped his arms around you, pulling you close to him and kissing you softly, apologizing for spending so much time away from you, and telling you that you could wear anything you want from his closet, whether you needed it or not. He just thought that you looked so adorable, and after that, he decides to take a day off just to spend it with you and love you, because he's been missing you too, to be honest.